Welcome back to Blunt Discussion, man. You know, it's Rick, man, and with it being Black History Month, I wanted to showcase and spotlight, man, my black entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? The people around the community. So today, got my people in the bill, Phoenix to Egypt Catering, Mr. Cliff, and Miss Toy, Mary Jackson couple. You know? How y'all feeling today, man?
Feeling good.
Man, I'm glad
Really
I got
good to
y'all
be here with you, bro.
Right.
I appreciate that. Let's kick this back off to y'all before we jump into the catering joint. You know what I'm saying? When did y'all first meet?
When?
Yeah. I mean, I know you're a little older, so your mom might not go that far
2002.
back.
He don't remember.
It was 2002. I just go off my first daughter.
Right.
Okay.
So she.
Right. You
2
was waiting on her
years.
to answer.
No. Yeah, you can say that. Okay, she's 2 years older than. Well, I don't say she's 2 years older than what my daughter is. Did I say that?
No, what are you talking about?
Because Phoenix will be 21, so we've been together 19 years.
Oh.
That's how I do it. That's
Okay,
that's my cheat code.
That's man math. That's,
Right.
she's still trying to figure it out
No,
right
because
now.
it didn't make
Man
sense.
math.
I'm like, what you talking about?
Oh,
All right, well, as long as you get the numbers right.
Yeah,
that's
Right.
it.
Right.
So 02, Phoenix was 2,
That's dope, man.
and then that's how it happened.
Yeah.
That's dope. So, like, moments you were saying her, you knew, like, this was her, or, like, Pops had to pull a gun on you first?
No. So the story of us hooking up.
I like you don't like hearing the story. You know you like it. What?
Is it? I mean, we got free range. We cussing on here.
Yeah, come on.
Okay,
man.
so
Tell me.
we my ties.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
And so me, I ain't fucking with. Like, I don't care if you Beyonce. You at the bar, I ain't buying you shit. No drink, no nothing. Don't give a fuck. So we at the bar.
You fucking with me for me.
That's it. You know, because motherfuckers, they sit at the bar. Are you gonna buy me a drink? Hell no, I ain't buying you no damn drink. You gonna sit? You got in here for free already. And then you want me to buy? No, I'm not doing it.
I'll
So
trade you a drink.
we can do that.
You know what I'm saying?
we can do that. I've done that. So we was at the bar. No, I was. We was at the bar.
Right.
No.
No, well, the bar was here. She was over in the corner. She had lime dress on, or whatever. So all I seen was
That's a
teeth
big-ass coat.
and the damn dress. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? Like, hey, what's up?
He was just gonna hold me, say all he seen was teeth. You heard that?
Look, you
That
see
may not be a
Look.
bad thing, though.
Look.
You know what I'm saying? The
Look.
teeth was the
I have a
prettiest thing in the
beautiful
room.
smile.
You see that? Look at him.
That's how you do it. Yeah,
So
that's how you do it.
look, so I'm like,
Okay.
damn, you just dark in the club or whatever.
Yeah.
So I look, she's like, you gonna buy me and my girls a drink? I was like,
Damn, you threw the homegirls in that motherfucker.
I did not. See,
Damn.
you don't know what he talking about.
How it go?
I did not. I seen him come in with his two homeboys, and I told my homegirl, like, there go my baby daddy. And she was like,
Y'all
girl,
be
shut
doing
up.
that
And so, you know, we always just have fun when we go to the club. So I went and grabbed him, and I said, come on, buy me something to drink. I didn't say my homegirls. I said me.
you came and got me?
Yes, I did.
Okay, she took
Okay.
charge. So now I know who run the house.
Like, we gonna get to this club thing. So I see her, I'm like, damn, I ain't even think about it. I'm like, shit, what you drinking?
Right.
And I got you a Corona.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get your girl something?
I don't know if you probably, if you did,
I think I
you did it
did.
on your own.
I must did it on
Yeah,
my
shit,
own.
that kind of sweater, I'm assuming you did. My nigga, you came.
He had on his
Now look, oh freaky ass.
his Rockaware.
Gray jogging pants. Before the gray jogging pants shit jumped off, right?
And then came in the club with his business card out already.
I had no idea, right?
Hey, who fucking with
Right,
your
right,
boy?
right,
Who fucking with it, man?
Right.
Sometimes you gotta
It
do
wasn't
that
like
shit.
that. though. I had no
Put it
idea.
on the table, son.
You
So-
knew what you was doing.
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm. That's what you gonna tell her. I fucking
Right.
No, for real. So I bought her the drink or whatever, and we
Right.
kicked it, and we was sitting down, and then she put her leg on me. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
that's
you got
dope.
some shiny ass motherfucking legs. Like, what the fuck you put on these motherfuckers? Like shit like that. Yeah, that's me. Like just 2 minutes meeting her.
Yeah,
She's
bro.
like, shit, whatever. I'm like, okay. Like, you motherfucker soft as hell. So that transpired. So then I went over there. No, that's what happened. Cause I ain't like never let like no females come around my door. Like I said, Phoenix was 2. Like I look back on it, like I had utmost respect for her, and you gonna respect me, and that's how she looked at me, like real, like Superman, like my daddy don't do nothing wrong, whatever.
Yeah.
I would, and this is the thing, like I was staying at my mom's house,
Okay.
so
Man,
big
you was
one.
a young player, man. You was still figuring it out.
Yeah. So mom's, I was just going out, like let me go grab this and be back out.
Right.
And so I went in the crib to go get something. I couldn't find it. And the next thing I know, my mom was talking to somebody.
Thank you.
Her ass gets out the car and just come in. Like, I ain't waiting in the car no
You
more.
done popped up on the nigga house.
She was in the car.
What?
She was in the car, bro.
Okay.
And came in the house.
So I don't remember doing that.
I feel like I believe that.
I remember like a couple days later, my mom was like, damn, like, I like that girl. I'm like, what? So then after that, I'm like, damn, let me see what old girl about.
Yeah.
And then that's what really stuck with me, with her, is, damn, listening to mom, like, mom, like her, okay, let me see. And then she was good to my daughter, like giving her baths and reading story time and stuff like that.
That's black woman magic, nigga. Boy, she.
And that's when I looked at that, like, damn, she good. With Shorty or whatever, I might need to keep this one around.
Just when the Phoenix to Egypt.
No.
What was
He
first?
started working at the post office.
No, it was the cast in the car hall.
Oh yeah, Casa first.
We did casting.
Okay. Was you thinking about it at this time?
No.
What was your,
Well, actually,
what was your? Because I know when we be working for a job, you know what I'm saying. We still got our own personal things and shit we want to do, and you know what I'm saying. Like, what was your dreams at this time?
So about 2012, I look back on Facebook and I see like I did something for the church, and I do a couple things for that, and then just keep it moving.
Yeah.
And so like 2012, I did that job. Nigga,
That's when you got on the call. You created the culinary ministry.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, I did.
That's dope.
So we had got like a new pastor, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna roll with you,
Right.
bro. I'm gonna do this culinary ministry every third Sunday. We're gonna tie it in for every month,
And cook.
and we'll cook. We're gonna tie the birthdays in, like your birthday month.
Yeah, yeah.
We celebrate you, give you whatever, but the whole church come down. But in turn
dope.
doing that, it was boosting people, attendance.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers want to eat. So
And they also want to know who cooked the food.
yeah, that's the thing. So that was the thing. So we was doing that, but then we started noticing every third Sunday, that's when church would be full. You know what I'm saying?
Now
'Cause
Pastor
they-
trying to get you in every motherfucking Sunday.
All right, no, it wasn't like that.
Hey, Playboy, we
Yeah.
need some more of that.
So, yeah, so then after that, I had lost a job with Casson, and then started doing a job search, and the post office wound up calling me. Like, come on through. I did that for 3 years.
Rain, sleet, snow, boy.
And that's what it was, bro. And
Well, you
got
started
pregnant.
at the post office doing the you made the gumbo at the post office.
Oh, I did. When I was at the post office, like some super illegal shit, I started doing gumbo bowls. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this gumbo on Friday.
Yeah.
And like the fucked up thing was, it was like ultimate gumbo. It had chicken, shrimp.
You done fully loaded the
It was
gumbo.
fully loaded. It was something.
How much was it?
$10.
$5.
$5.
I was doing $5
I
bowls.
printed up the little menu and everything.
Printed up the menu.
Why you undercut yourself like
I
that?
didn't
We didn't
know.
know.
You don't know,
This
bro.
was just him saying this what he wanted to do.
No, dope. I mean, that's even on the super low in it, bro. Like, I need 10.
Didn't think about it.
You need to think about it.
Gotcha.
And so I did like 60 bowls like 1 week. Now like $300. I'm like, damn, we made $300 happy. Like, but
But
then
still though, you hustling and you made this on doing something you like
doing
to
something.
do.
Yeah,
So,
and it
that's
was
what make
kind of
dope.
easy. So I did that like 3 or 4 times.
That's dope.
And
But that's when he first started saying like, well, I want to see what it be like.
yeah.
So we got
What, you
pregnant
come
with.
home and look at you like, baby, it's cooking shit.
No, so what
No.
happened was we got
No.
pregnant with Egypt.
No.
Egypt came early. I had her at 27 weeks. So he was like, this ain't gonna get it.
I
You
left.
know, at the post office. So he left. And he went and started working for Ryder.
Oh, before that though, at the post office, it was like my last week.
Okay.
And my last week there, the boss was like, I need you to go here. I'm like, well, I need to go home.
Right.
She was like, well, you either go there or I'll fire your ass today.
Oh, that's a gatekeeper for you.
I like, you better be careful what the fuck you say, because she ain't knowing that I already had filled out the thing with Ryder in it, already. Like,
Yeah.
but it just hit me right then, like, damn, that's how you feel?
But you had started doing you said you wanted to start doing turkey. We was doing turkey wings. Everybody was wanting the turkey
Oh, they
wings.
did. Yep, it
And
was.
so he started doing that, and then one year he was like, I'm gonna start frying turkeys. And this when his dad got sick.
That was a writer.
And he was that writer, and they was like, you know, he couldn't take off or they fired him, so whatever it was. But he had to be there because Dad eventually passed away or whatever. But this was in October.
Yeah, this was in October when they said that shit. And I was like,
at that point he had already said fuck them.
It was in my mind.
Right.
So I just put the shit on Facebook like, yo, we doing fried turkeys and turkey wings.
I
For
remember
Thanksgiving.
And so,
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
then it was crazy because Thursday came, bro.
And they was on your line.
I didn't get up.
What?
I didn't get up for Ryder. I got up for me.
Okay, yeah. That's what I'm like.
And I didn't give a fuck. But the thing was, Ryder was paying $900 a week. And you got to think, we got the crib, we got this brand spanking new baby, brand new baby, like little itty bitty.
You know?
And I didn't even think twice about it. That Thursday, Thanksgiving Thursday.
What was your thought
4
waking
years
up
ago.
that day? Like when you jumped on you instead of.
I gotta season this motherfucking turkey and get this grease hot. It wasn't no, oh shit, what the fuck they gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nothing like that. Like the bread, like I was telling you earlier, like, you know, with Egypt about the money thing, that nothing crossed my mind. It was like, I gotta get this turkey out. And so Monday came, I got a call. You did a no call, no show. I'm like, all right, so what y'all want to do?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, well, you know, you're gonna have a hearing or whatever. So I had to, cause I got unemployment for about a month. So I got like $2,400 for unemployment. So then I did the hearing. These motherfuckers was like, no, we want our money back. This was Ryder said.
Like, we're not approving this because it was an attendance policy and he knew he was supposed to be here.
That don't make sense. That's some hating shit.
It was some hating shit because they could have waived it.
Yeah.
And so then, now I got the state on my head for this $2,400.
They had to do a hearing with
I had to
that.
do a hearing.
What?
And the lady, she asked me, I told her what happened. Like, man, like this is what happened. I'm not working. I got a new baby.
Yeah.
You know,
She was
sob
like, they don't have
story.
no money, so how you expect them
so
to
like,
pay?
how you gonna pay it back? Because nigga, the state will get your ass for 51%. I don't give a fuck. Like if you working,
They want theirs,
they want their
Yeah.
They
bread.
want theirs.
So and then, they waived it.
Mm.
And then that first year,
Well, look at God. What?
Right.
What?
Right.
Won't he do it?
do it. Yeah. And then so, that first year, like you said, it was some I ain't gonna say it was some bullshit. It was a learning experience.
Yeah.
All right.
We did a party for like 75 people. We did green beans, chicken, ribs, mac and cheese, salad. Nigga laid it $300, bro. 75 people. And so I made probably $50 off of it.
After the cost of everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
And so we was happy. So we did.
Because your name is getting out here still, too.
But then that's the thing. So then that first year went. And then my mom was like, are y'all charging per person or per pan? Like,
Right.
per pan.
Nah,
She
baby.
was like, nah, you don't supposed to do this. So then, you know, and then that's the thing, like the education thing, you know, came in. I took a
Right.
business class. They was like, you know, you need to charge for these pans. You charge for these lights. You charge for your gas. You charge for the water.
The
Mhm.
seasonings.
The
Everything
seasonings.
you had to put in
Every
the-
fucking thing, bro. Like, even shit, I mean, your time.
Yeah.
And that was the main thing, like your time. But, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm doing the game. I don't think I should be able to, you know, charge them that.
Right,
And people
right.
was like, man, you know, just, this is what you're supposed to do. I'm like, okay. I was trying to hear it because, you know, I ain't know. And so then the second year came around, the same people hit us up. Oh, man, you know, I want you to do this for me.
Yeah.
Like, but you only charge us $300. I'm like, man, that was a year ago. I had to go back to the invoice and look.
He's like, I did?
I'm like, man, you
No,
know,
wait, I did what?
yeah, like, that wasn't right. You know?
Because like the same stuff ended up being double the price.
It was
Right,
double.
right.
It was like
Right.
$1,200.
As it should have been, though.
600.
Y'all putting y'all time into it.
It was $600. It was $600.
Let me ask you this real quick. Let me ask you, from your point on it, your standpoint, how was you feeling this whole time, seeing it, you know what I'm saying, from your point of view, everything unfold the way it did? The start
Well,
of the-
I
the
mean, I
build-up
already
of the
knew that he
company.
could cook. He wanted to do it, and I'm like, okay, well, you do it. I'll work part-time. Because if you cooking and you trying to get, you know, clientele and everything, I still need to be able to get some money in so we can pay the bills.
Mhm. Mhm.
Plus, I need to be here to get the baby, so you won't have to worry about that. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So it was just like, that's what you want to do. We gonna do it. Fuck
Right.
it. Quit that job.
everybody ain't got that supportive woman, you know what I'm saying? On they, you feel me, bro? And like you say, y'all had this chemistry and been like this from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So I know that had to make a lot this whole transition into your business, the Phoenix to Egypt. You know, I know that had to make that whole transition smooth.
It was, and then like a lot of my catering cats, I hook up with them like, damn man, like wifey helping you, like yeah, because dog, like even just
Be a strong black woman,
right,
Shit.
right. Cause Karen ain't gonna do that but sprinkle these little raisins off in the with
You know
A little bit
potato
with
salad.
that shit.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry about it.
Raisins in my shit.
At all.
But no.
Craisins. They gonna be craisins, man. Not even regular raisins. Craisins, bro.
But no, real
Like
talk.
raisins.
Craisins are good. But no, that goes back to just listening to moms. Like listen, this is the one. The thing. No, before that though, like it wasn't like no smooth transition. Like this is my passion, and it's not hers. You know what I'm saying?
True. So I definitely wanted. How was the transition for you? Like he said, this was his.
At first, it was cool. It started kind of wearing me out when we had them 65 orders at Chrysler.
Ooh.
And I had to get up and help. So like I would have to be to work at 9. And I would get up at 6:30, 7 o'clock and help. Yeah, 5. And
I know
help,
you told her, hey baby, we need an employee,
So-
at least one.
Nah.
Because it was
That's when it kind of was like, okay.
Say the
Some
grind
gotta
keep-
get
because
like-
she would have to get up extra early, do that, and then dip off and go to work.
Yeah, still,
and then, and so like for me, it was rough. Like just her just be there to plate up them sides.
Yeah.
It was a big help. And then but like going back to our first kind of catering joint, we did the breakfast thing, and it was only 20 people.
She ain't like that shit.
No, I didn't like that shit either.
She ain't like that shit.
So
You brought that up?
yeah,
That
yeah.
was about, no, that was about
That was the worst, bro.
that was about to
because-
be the end of Phoenix to Egypt.
Damn, what happened?
It was the first one.
The first one was always
So
rough though.
he didn't want to do breakfast anyway.
Okay.
So if you already got that in your mind that I don't want to do this, you gonna already go in with a negative attitude when it's time to cook it.
This is true.
So they wanted salmon croquettes. Well, I'm not finna just dump. This was before we found out about the cans that we get now.
Right.
I wasn't finna just dump a can of the salmon in there that had bones and all that shit in there. So I'm picking the shit
Yeah.
out.
She
do
real
this shit
meticulous,
the right way.
bro.
I'm
Yeah,
picking
yeah.
the
She
shit
got the
out.
sheet with the tweezers. But the thing
Yes.
is, like we didn't prep. We know nothing
Yeah,
about
we
prepping.
ain't
So
nothing
we
about
cooked
prepping, none of
everything. We got
It's
up.
the first time.
And
though.
we
first time.
right,
It
and
was
we running into each other in the kitchen and
bumping
stuff. And he
each
like,
other.
you ain't even done. You ain't gonna be ready. I said, listen, you gonna let me finish my salmon croquettes? You gonna leave me the hell
You want these shits
alone?
right? Baby,
Right.
You want these shits right?
And that's the thing, I ain't even appreciate the shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, man, fuck them salmon croquettes. Put that shit in there. Like,
Right. He was like, fuck it. They
We
can
gonna be late.
How
can
did
pick
that
them
shit
out.
blow
Yes.
over?
And I said, fuck what he was saying, and I kept doing
I
all
was
think,
like,
she,
that's what
I
we
think
gonna
she
do.
went
We
slower
gonna be
too,
late.
bro. She
I
went slower.
probably did.
Because our thing is like the hardest thing for us in business is to have
Make
people
sure-
understand that we're a real business.
Right.
And then when you hear black business, first thing you hear about black business, the motherfuckers gonna be late as fuck, or they gonna be unprofessional.
Connotation I mean for black businesses is it's a little bad. It's
So that's the thing, and like this is my first one. We at this church. I'm like, dog, like, and then I'm not in my mind because I was still not, the professional part wasn't nowhere near.
we still learning. It's still
I'm
kind of
learning,
building.
yeah. So it was like, man, fuck that. Just plate that shit up, pack them bitches in and put them in the skillet, the
And I
bones and
straight
all.
was like,
She's like, no, I'm not doing that.
because I'm not finna give you what I'm not gonna eat. I'm not
And
gonna
that's-
eat no
this is
damn
true,
salmon
right.
croquettes.
And that's how
with
she
no
get
bones
down.
in
That's
it.
how she get down. 'cause-
So you gonna shut your ass up and wait till I'm done. Let them know you running a little bit late.
Yeah.
Now people though, now when they did get the food and tasted, this was the part she was waiting on. My fault, my bad. I shouldn't have.
No.
So when they did get the food, y'all got there and they had the food. What was the response?
No,
on
they
it?
been fucking with us for.
No, what was the response?
Oh, I was awesome.
Huh,
Just
no.
salmon croquettes.
Oh, that was
Oh, okay.
Best salmon croquettes ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the thing,
Right.
Just gonna
Another
keep
thing-
going, keep
They
going.
gonna blaze over there.
Yeah,
Cool. What?
But, so the thing that I did notice that even though we try to be on time,
Right. Everybody else not gonna be.
especially when you got a black event. So when I got to the church, they didn't even have the doors unlocked. I'm like,
Damn.
motherfuckers. But then when I got back to the crib, you know, I'm like, man, you know, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, whatever.
That's not when he said you was sorry.
I didn't.
You waited a day.
All he said was
Shit,
they
you
wasn't
know you
even
was
there.
right. Why I
He
tell
was
you?
like they wasn't even there when like it wasn't even an hour after the event was over. His boy called him back, was like, "Dog, everything was great. Them salmon croquettes though." That's when he apologized.
For us, it's like it's not about the money, but you know it is because you know
Yeah, they pay the bills.
They pay the bills. But our thing is, you know, to give you the best quality and you know best service. And like that's not even a pitch, you know,
Yeah.
for everybody.
I didn't mess with y'all a few times. You feel me? And outside of that, y'all do a thing where it's the experience with y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come through and y'all set an ambiance. You know what I'm saying? When y'all do y'all in-home dining, and it's different. You know, a lot of people doing catering and dining, but everybody ain't setting the mood, the ambiance. You turn a motherfucking place into a fine dining establishment every time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
just tell
saying?
him about
That's
your
dope.
arugula.
So yeah, this nigga brought the special lettuce out. I fucked with it, man. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't even the spring mix. It was like that. The two lettuces up from the spring mix.
It was
Two
levels
Two lettuces up.
It was almost boss status, though.
Well, hey, if I had a couple more dollars, I would have paid for the gold package.
Hey,
It's
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm building up over here too. You know what I'm saying? Black
Yeah.
businesses, baby, we gotta stick together. Man. But yeah, so from then to now, you know what I'm saying? What has been some of the hurdles that y'all done had to overcome or jump through?
So-
not only as business owners, but again being married and doing this as well.
So yeah, a lot of people don't know that when did I tell you to quit?
When I went back after Corona.
Oh, so
This
yeah.
nigga came
So
in and spread a 10, baby, quit that job.
that's how
What
it
we
was.
doing?
It
Quit that
was.
job.
Yeah.
I kind of like,
It was a little bit like
I kind of practiced that shit in the mirror before, right?
made it rain a little bit.
This how the young niggas do, right? This how the young niggas do it,
So
right?
yeah, I got like the phone stacks and shit like that. That wasn't like that, but it was leading back to it was leading back to Ryder telling me fuck my daddy. It was going back to Casson for firing me, you know, some little technicality shit. You know, I really put my heart and soul into
Yeah,
Casson.
they pretty much hold you on.
They fucked me over. And then with Coca-Cola too, like Coca-Cola, they love me, and my back was fucked up, but they was still like, nah, you know. They even went all the way back to my junior college to try to go down there. It was a little ass hick town. And shout out to Mark Carmel, Illinois.
For what? That's where you from?
No,
That's
that's
where
where
he
I
went to
played
school. Where he played
basketball.
Oh, what?
They went back that far to say
They
like,
went
you
all the way
know, he's
down
back
there,
in
bro.
And not
Oh,
on
come
the
on.
job.
Not on the job. So it's just going back to that. So then with her, they was, you know, come back to work, and then these motherfuckers would come in with COVID, but they didn't want to lose their appointment. So they would lie. So
Yes.
We live in a different time, bro.
yeah,
This
so
is-
and then you know we got
it's
Egypt in the
different.
house, and like we don't.
can't chance that.
And we still got to cater.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, we got Egypt in the house. We can't chance it, so I'm like, you know, try to stretch that shit out as long as you can. So we did that, but then we started getting corporate accounts, and that what really blew up downtown with Kyra. Is like one of our shout out Kyra.
Shout out to you, Kyra. Hey.
Yeah, see that deal. You
You
might
know?
need to get her on here, bro.
Hey man,
But-
come talk with me. You know, on the podcast. I got your friends on the podcast. So I know you a friend of the podcast.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I'm saying?
with her, and then just start learning, bro. Like
Right.
she was like, man, you getting these corporate accounts, don't let nobody short sell you. And then my other homeboy, I gotta give a shout out to Lawrence Cockrell. He told me, he said, Big L, he doing his thing. That's my guy. And he told me he was buying stuff from me, and I was like, man, you know, they always complaining about with the food. He's like, bro, set your shit. Keep it there. It is what it is. And it's just the learning, you know, just
yeah.
And
In
so
the business game, it's certain
is.
things that's different.
it is. So when we got the corporate accounts, we just like shit, this is what it is. You know, we never like with the big head, like always, you know, I come from humble beginnings. And like, but this is what my family. This is feeding my family, and
You gotta handle it different.
you gotta move differently. And then I didn't notice.
And your wife is involved, so you really gotta move different.
Yeah. Like I said, it was never like, got the big head about the shit. And so it was after her job was like, if y'all want to wear masks, this was early COVID, around now, last year. If you want to wear a mask, you need to get permission because we don't want to offend the patient. She came home with that shit. I'm like, no, that shit don't sound right.
No, that's not what they said. We couldn't wear our mask. We had to wear their mask.
Oh, they look.
And they mask was because that's when PPE was short. And so I'm like, man, we didn't have goggles at that time or none of that, right? Yeah. And they were still seeing sick people at that time. So then that's when they laid me off, and I was laid off for 3 months.
Yeah, we're not gonna disclose that.
Say that shit.
But no. Like the chick shit.
How did that translate? Like in that time that you was off from work? How did that translate for the business? Like did it help a little bit, or
a lot of it?
A lot,
that's
but
I was like, hey, this shit a little bit easier.
No. Because at first, we lost a few people that was close to us.
Okay.
And they was at my age, and it was like African American dudes. So I'm like, oh shit, let me sit my ass down.
Right.
And so then I shut it down for 2 weeks because I was just annoyed. And then I'm like, man, let me try something. We tried something.
We started the seafood stuff.
No, it was something cheap at first, and it went off. And I'm like, damn.
Maybe it was the lamb chops. Or
it was
steaks.
Lamb chops.
Steaks. It was steaks.
And
the potatoes.
Yeah. And then I'm like, all right, well.
Y'all remember y'all time frames about meals now?
Yeah.
And
that was the thing. My thing was, it was like I knew every customer, but now it's getting to like people call me like, who are you again? Oh, I ordered this. I'm like, oh, okay, I remember.
Lamb chop.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, y'all want to say that?
Yeah.
That's how it is.
And so we had tried the some turkey chops, like something like $15.
I remember
this was after we had been doing the seafood and steaks. He like, okay, let me try these turkey chops.
Oh, and then
it was 3 people.
Yeah.
Them niggas was like, no.
It was like $15. But you can eat off a turkey chop meal for like 2-3 days. And I'm like, all right, well.
Everybody. Because it's already 2-3 people eating off a meal sometimes.
Yeah. No. Nah, because.
So that's what he's saying. Like, if you get, because it's what, two big ass turkey chops?
It was 2 turkey chops,
rice with 2 sides.
Stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, that bitch weighed about 5 pounds.
But it was $15.
It was $15.
And it was turkey chops.
Couldn't sell shit. I'm like, all right, well, let's try the chicken Philly steak. That moved a little bit. It was like $20. I'm like, damn.
Because he was trying to put a variety out.
I was trying to switch up. So
testing your menu out.
Still, that's all everybody wants.
So my homeboy was like, man, hook me up with these lamb chops, crab legs, and chicken Alfredo. Okay, sold out. Like, damn. So then we did a seafood boil. sold out. They were like $75 a piece.
But the seafood boy was going crazy at it. You know what I'm
saying?
It was.
And so the thing is, not to down my people, but if you got bread and you never had it before,
you gonna buy a little something.
You gonna treat yourself.
You gonna treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see what the seafood boil. That's what I'm saying. Like, let me see what the seafood boil about.
Yeah.
And they love that.
And so the thing, like even to this day,
I done seen you season some vegetables, boy. And
at the wedding we
did.
And that was our first wedding.
That was our first wedding. And that put us on, bro. Like this old hood ass nigga came up to me like, my man. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna like, can I help you, sir?
Yeah.
Fuck you do with them motherfucking vegetables, nigga.
See what I'm saying? I told you then.
It was mixed vegetables.
It was some mixed vegetables. I'm like, shit. Nigga, I season with love. And you doing your thing, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like, my mama wouldn't even let me make me eat vegetables. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, damn, I might have something.
Them shits was packed with so much flavor, my boy. I remember after you did it, you passed me the spoon. Oh yeah, this it.
That was there with us.
That's it, man.
That was it, man. So, and like that's the thing, like the humble beginnings, man. Just trying to do our thing. So, we started doing a curbside pickup only from the crib. So
because of the COVID joint.
Because of the COVID. and only way you can get the address is you send that bread. Cause I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. Cause it's just a safety thing. And what the thing was though, the block was hot. Nigga, like for real, Frank Lucas.
Yeah, nigga coming out grabbing
for
trays
real,
out the door.
J. Cole's song.
I think my neighbor selling dope.
Dog,
They
for
sent the
real.
people on that bitch on y'all.
Almost, cause I had a couple phone calls, and they was like,
hey,
like,
boy, you live over there.
No,
it was just like asking where you located.
Where you located at? I'm like, what?
Just some random.
I'm like, you want to order? Like, yeah, I want to put an order in. Where you located? I'm like, what you want? But no, what's your address? I'm like, bro, no, I'm not doing that. Hang up. I got like 4 calls like that. Yeah. So I'm like, man, like, what's going on? So after that, the block is hot. I'm coming out with big pans. Yeah. Coming back with knots of money or whatever.
Well, you got your lady at the door with the pistol. Hey, man, don't touch my baby with that corn. So shoot niggas over cream corn.
Yeah. So and then we was like, damn, what else can we do? So my sister hit me up. Her 5 friends, they do a birthday. All 5 of them get together, and they would go to a restaurant, like 5-star restaurant.
Yeah. For each one of their birthdays.
Each one of their birthdays.
Okay.
And so they couldn't do that, so they hit us up, like, we want y'all to do something for us. So we laid it out. We did like a 5-course joint with
the first one.
The first one.
Okay.
Like 5 courses. Laid it out. And, took a few pictures. Like, Facebook is our friend. That put us on, and then a couple other people seen that. So like
that's how the private dining experience.
That's how the private dining jumped off.
That's
during COVID.
Okay.
With my sister doing COVID, and so now I done bought the temperature thing to read your forehead, stuff like that.
Y'all getting real professional out here, man. I like that.
And so that was the thing. We did a wedding. You don't know if you've seen the fruit display that we did, a fruit table.
I'm not sure. Wait.
It was our first fruit table that we did for my cousin.
I gotta go back and check that out.
You need to check that out.
Go check that out.
You need to tell them people about it.
We
check
fought
that out.
over that.
Post that shit. I'm checking that out.
Yeah,
no, we was cool.
No, we fought at the beginning because you was trying to do both.
Yeah, he trying to downplay. Like, don't tell the people that.
Nah, we don't remember that.
Because he seen the picture, right? And he studied the picture, how he wanted it to look. So he told me he wanted the fruit in the front, veggies on the back, and the rolls at the top.
That's what we did.
So he wanted to do both. You was trying to do both. And I'm like, look, bro, you got to do one side. Pick a side. Which side you want to do?
Oh, well, no, you talking about, I did the veggie. No, I did the
No, veggie. You were doing both, baby. I'm trying to help you. No, I want it like this. This how it's supposed to go. Look, this how it's supposed to go. Then he'll go over to the vegetables. Then he come back to the fruit. I'm like, look, bro, just let me do it. Yeah, that's what happened. And then I had to leave because I had to go buy some spoons.
Then I hooked it up.
No, he left that damn fruit side alone.
No, I did. So after we got that, but it was a learning thing because we never did it. Like,
yeah, that was our first time.
And so when we did it, and after while we was doing it, after she, said her bullshit ass, let me do this, let me do that, But after she did it, it was like we never did, work like that before. Like, click, like, damn, that shit felt good as hell. And then we looked at it, and then our pops, his ass, because
he used to think we charged too much.
Ooh, yeah.
That much? What the hell? What y'all charging this
about? This
so then when he seen that, he was like, these niggas is for real.
Yeah, because it took us 3 hours for that first one.
Yeah, it did.
But that was setting up.
Okay.
Like, you gotta see the picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out tonight.
Yeah, so it took us 3 hours to set that motherfucker up.
Damn, no, that's
but it was another hour or 2 hours cutting it.
Tray, did y'all cook for this as well?
No, she just wanted that. She just wanted that.
Okay.
Because she just wanted some, her I think her mom and them made like some wings and meatballs or something. Yeah. But she just wanted the fruit table. Okay. Just so they can, kind of, she wasn't trying to feed motherfuckers like that.
Right. She ain't want the whole experience.
Right. I mean, which I don't blame her, though. No. Like they probably spent a lot of money for that.
Real deal, though.
Right. So, and that was, we thank her for having us do that because that shit took off.
That would put us on the corporate accounts because they seen that.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we never seen that before. And then that just trickled over to you.
That's dope. That's
Right.
dope.
Yeah, that chick.
So it got y'all together.
They got us together.
That's
We never
great.
would have did nothing like that. And we did that. Her pops was like, "Damn, that's how y'all getting down?" Like, yeah. But then the next week we was at
We was back at the same
the
spot.
same spot downtown. We ain't gonna, get no
Okay.
shameless
No,
plug
yeah.
because I know how you get down. They ain't
Yeah.
paying you.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
we was at the
You
same.
can reach out to them and then, you know what I'm saying, hit me and we'll figure it out. But until then.
Yeah, so we
yeah,
like an exclusive, like one of the big time joints. We was back to back. We did there and we did it again.
Right.
And so the lady was like, "Oh my God, y'all back again?" Like, yeah. And which was crazy, and the growth is that my baby mom work with us, bro,
That's dope.
and my daughter. So it was like it was a beautiful thing, just to show.
You tying the family in. That's dope.
Yeah, and it was just over time because it was a lot of beef and situations.
We came
going
along.
on.
And then with what you doing is setting up that generational wealth too. And your kids, you know what I'm saying, Phoenix or Egypt may want to jump in, pick it up, take the threshold, run with it. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all
Because
doing?
that's what
is dope,
Phoenix.
man.
I mean, Egypt did say that. She like, I can't wait till I get old so I can start making my food.
So where are we at right now with the Phoenix to Egypt? Where y'all at right now compared to where y'all started?
Leaps and bounds.
Whoa, we need a building.
That's
That's what we
dope.
outgrown it. So now we're actually we've been blessed. We're gonna convert the basement over to a commercial kitchen.
That's what?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's sweet.
And there was a thing. It was like people to see the food, like, "Oh, where y'all at?" "Oh, we gigging out the house." They be like, "Oh, like So now
you
it's
had to
like
switch it up. You know.
well, we was gigging. We had a few commercial kitchen spots, and but why pay? Because that commercial kitchen was like $400, $100 an hour or whatever.
Okay.
Like, why would you do that? And you can just cut out the middleman. You got it at the crib.
This is true.
So yeah, and then it's a thing. Like in the beginning, like us, we just like partying and hanging, and it just took me forever to let the basement go because the basement was party central.
It was.
But now you go down there, it's like, oh damn, I'm at wherever. McDonald's, Red Lobster.
We still need a building, though.
We do.
That's what's up though, to be at
We
that
do.
level in y'all craft and in the game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still got a ceiling to hit. Y'all ain't even reached y'all
Right.
peak.
No,
y'all
no,
cap
I don't
yet,
think
you know
so.
What I'm saying? And that's dope. What gems or jewels would you drop to, you know what I'm saying, other entrepreneurs, other black entrepreneurs, other black couples trying to get into a business together and do something together? You know what I'm saying? What gems or what would you say to them if they ask?
If they ask me, I would say,
Don't do it.
no. You got to make sure your shit tight with your wife first. Like this is my best friend. Like this ain't my wife. It's like shit. It's my best friend. I just put a ring on it, but shit.
That's dope.
No, for real, bro.
how
Like that's what I
it's supposed to
said.
be.
Like during the
That's real. That's how it's supposed to
COVID, that shit didn't fuck with us. Like shit, what we gonna watch?
Right, everybody's getting into it like the fuck
Yeah.
wrong,
Hey, it's the same shit.
What's wrong with them?
No.
That's
What
what we
about you?
do.
What would you say to him?
But no, it was.
I would say that you got to make sure that you got your husband's back. Like, because at the end of the day, he is the head of the household. And you got to make sure you support him 110%. Whatever it is, even if that means you just got to take care of the little kids all by yourself all day. You got to be there and do it. And just be willing to learn new things, because I'm taking courses to get my certificate in it.
That's
so
dope.
that I know how to run it. You know what I'm saying?
that's
That we
dope.
can run it better. So, yeah.
And that's the thing. Like you just work off each other's strengths, and make sure you don't be like me. Make sure you got some some money coming in. Don't just leave your shit. Like dude I was talking to, he want to start his own business. I'm like, bro, I just left. I'm like, but I don't want you to just follow me and just leave your shit and you ain't got no following.
Well, you still are able to do that. You just got to make sure that you got some money set up, or somebody,
To be able to do that.
yeah, like your spouse gonna work.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna have to work to pay these bills while I pursue this dream.
Facts.
Because this is actually gonna benefit us.
That's dope.
I said that too.
You said what?
All that you said when I came to you.
Did
I was
you?
young. I was like,
You
man.
ain't have to say nothing. You
Oh,
just
she
said that
already
you
know,
ain't want to
that's your
work.
wife.
Nah, I
on
did
you.
boss
You know
up.
what
I
I'm
bossed up. Look,
Oh.
I bossed
How
up,
you
bro.
spread, how you spread the cheese?
I ain't
on them, man?
spreading shit. I just like, she was like, this job, they doing this. I like, man, fuck that job.
He did say that. He did.
She
Baby,
like,
don't
what
even
you
go
mean?
tomorrow. Baby, don't even go.
I
we,
did.
We really
He's like,
good.
just quit.
Don't even go
Just
tomorrow.
go on to quit.
I like quit.
What?
That shit was.
Quit. That's some black.
And then
that's
I was
some
like, I'm
black
gonna go to
man head
Facebook. And
on
like,
some shit.
everybody, everybody don't love you on Facebook. Like, if you
This
win,
is true.
motherfuckers like, they praying for your downfall. So
This is true.
I was like, I ain't even fuck that. They don't need to know. But yeah, I was like, man, quit.
Nah, people
But-
this though, man. Tell the people where they can find you at, man. Where you know what I'm saying? Your Instagram, your Facebook.
Instagram is Phoenix to Egypt.
Everything is Phoenix.
Everything is Phoenix to
Facebook,
Egypt.
Phoenix Egypt. You go to the website, put in Phoenix, and that's the first thing gonna pop up. Phoenix Egypt Catering.
Man, black owned business with a black owned business, man. This is how we do it. This has been Blunt Discussion. Y'all know. Y'all gonna see us again next week, baby. We out.